After watching Ji Chang Wook in Welcome to Samdali, I wanted to see different sides of him. And this drama, or the series rather, has exactly that. It's a completely different Ji Chang Wook you'll see in this. The series I'm talking about is Lovestruck in the City. I'm calling it series because it's different than the usual K-drama format. It's more like a documentary or a reality show where characters directly talk to the camera, and before you know it, you actually start feeling like yes, you're seeing real people than the characters. Also, episodes are very small, like 30 minutes each, so the story moves quickly, but yet they have managed to touch upon deep emotions very well. Definitely one of the thing that you remember about this drama is its format, the interview style format of the drama, where which is unique, and it actually stays with you. It actually makes it more interesting, and each characters are developed so well, and then they talk about their experiences, their regrets, and so you get more into the stories, and it starts feeling more personal. Then the atmosphere of the drama, I love Park Jae-Won's Hanok style house. I would love to live in a house like that. Then I loved all the beach scenes. The atmosphere created is amazing. And then, of course, the music. All the songs from this series are amazing. The title track is something that stays with you. It's really nice. But my personal favorites are Isaac Hong's Kiss Me," and Let Me Love You." I forgot the artist name, but these are the songs I even today I listen to in on repeat, and I just love them. And whenever I listen to them, I think about Lovestruck in the City. What stayed with me the most in this drama was Lee Eun-Oh's character. When life completely falls apart, people are left with generally two choices. One is you just sink under the weight of it, or you just start living like you have nothing left to lose, because that's the reality. And she chooses the second option. The version of Eun-Oh we see at the beach is completely spontaneous, free, uh, fearless, and alive. And she's like free from all the mind blocks that anyone can have. And anyone would love to live like the way she lives at the beach, but underneath all that, she's still carrying the pain. And what I loved the most is the drama. The series doesn't, show her transformation as like a perfect comeback story, like a complete transformation, but her circumstances, even after she comes back, doesn't change. Her life suddenly doesn't become successful. What changes is her, the way she looks at things, the way she tackles things, the way she handles uh, the issues around her. That changes, and that's what stayed with me. And that felt like very honest comeback story than what we generally see in movies and series. When Nono returns from that chapter of her life, she struggles to face Park Jae-won because she's worried that what if she's not the person he fell in love with? Because the thing that stayed with her when she asks him that why he loves her or why he has fallen in love with her, he says because of who she was. And what if the person that she was at that brief amount of time of freedom was not exactly the person she is? And so, because of which she avoids him, she ignores him. And this is where Park Jae-won's character actually make a place in your heart, because he reminds her that the version of her which was at the beach and the version of her which is here are two different versions, but they are all both are of her versions. Like both of them are Eun-Oh, and he doesn't. He takes an effort to love all the versions of her. And what more do you need in life? Because all of us are struggling, all of us are changing, all of us are falling apart, all of us are facing success, and all this keeps changing us as a human at the core sometimes. And what more do you need than a person who can love you through that all, who decides to love you through that all? And that's what Park Jae-won is. It's not about whom he is loving, rather it's about the way he loves. And so at start I felt him to be a little annoying, but then I fell in love with him. One more thing I really appreciated about this drama is the other characters, other relationships are also given real depth too. There is one relationship where you understand that sometimes understanding someone's way of living and tolerating it are two different things. You cannot just, you know, accept someone's way of living if you don't truly understand it. And after a certain point, it can get exhausting if you're compromising or if you're just tolerating the things the way they are happening. And it is very important, especially if you're building life together, your life choice, if your basic values, your life choices should actually match, or they're at least should be in sync. And the other relationship I that made an impact on me, for the reason that they actually loved each other. It's not like there was no love, but whenever a conflict arrived, the communication disappeared. I mean, when she said, "Let's break up," he immediately agreed. They could not communicate in the same language. Their language of love was different. So even if there is love, it is also important that you can communicate with each other correctly. Your love language, your language of expression should match. And it reminded me of something, that can this love be translated, taught us. Sometimes you both can be saying things which are correct, but some things might get lost in the translation. So yeah, so those two relationships also made a great impact on me, and you can agree with them too. And Ji Chang Wook, I cannot not mention him, that how amazing he has been in this series. I mean, after watching Welcome to Samdulri, his character in this one is completely different. His way of reactions, his way of expression, and you're seeing the same person, but it is a completely different person at the same time. And he has done such a good job in emoting the character of Park Jae-Won. And especially there is one scene at the restaurant where he's crying, imagining that Ano is sitting in front of him. And my friend is totally crazy about this scene, like she's obsessed with that scene. And he has emoted it really well. You also, cry with him. And later I found out that he shot two versions of it. One was actual drunk version, and one was where he was playing drunk. And somehow everyone agreed to keep the one where he was acting drunk than the actual drunk one. So yeah, he's a really good actor. And then you get the tanned version of Ji Chang Wook in this one, which I just cannot leave unmentioned. It's a treat for the eyes. So if not for anything else, you should watch it for Ji Chang Wook. To describe Lovestruck in the City in one sentence, I would say this is a drama about identity as much as it is about love. Because underneath all that is happening, this drama keeps asking you one question: can someone love you with all you are? And the drama also answers the question as yes, and not because people never change, but the right ones learn to love all the versions of you. And it's something that a person carries as an attitude, than you know it's about you. So it's about finding the right person at the end. If you're looking for a romance that feels modern, emotionally layered, and a little different than other K-dramas, because this one is a little bold and pretty casual and yet deep emotionally at the same time, then Lovestruck in the City is the one for you. And if nothing else, you will live with great music, memorable characters, amazing scenery, and then a reminder of why Ji Chang Wook is so easy to fall for. So don't miss out on Lovestruck in the City. It's a very small drama, just 30 minutes and 14 episodes. So don't miss out on it. Watch it and let me know how you like it. So till then, keep watching good things, keep loving yourself, and I hope you find your identity the way Eun-Oh does in this one. Bye!